Make a commercial. One of the most effective marketing strategies of most businesses is through the proper usage of commercials or advertisements. With commercials, people remember the idea and associate with the quality of the product you are trying to endorse. There are different types of commercials that can induce a positive impact on the audience and so garner more product sales or popularity at the same time. Some companies invest largely on commercials providing more airtime. Some make it short and simple. With the techniques provided here, you can assure a quality commercial, whether it is a cheap or an expensive one. Make sure you know what you want to say and express. Realizing the ultimate goal of the commercial makes the foundation of it. When you are sure of the message you want to relay, then there are a million ways of expressing it. Thereafter comes the creative aspect of every commercial. You can always put a twist of your ingenuity if you want to capture the momentum every time your commercial is shown. This creative aspect is really important since it is one of the things the general viewer looks upon, so you better be careful with this part also. Emphasize the details. One way of deciding on what creative twist you want is by going back to the detail of the product you're trying to sell or endorse. If the product seems inexpensive and is a daily need, then you can try relating it to a family or a household. The gist here is to make the commercial as real as possible, grounded to reality and showcasing the actual purpose of the product. Use exaggerated ideas. However, there are some twists that are really exaggerated, and yes, they are also effective. If you cannot ground them on reality, then make it as fantastic as possible. This also captures the imaginative side of your viewers. Make it memorable. Make it the most memorable short clip your viewer won't miss for the world, the kind for which they would gladly stop what they are doing every time it is aired. Go for quality. More importantly, make sure the video is captured and edited at its highest quality. Use professional production companies for this to be accomplished. Choose information wisely. Don't give the viewer information overload. A short commercial should be brief, direct, and creative. You can always try to add other media or try using a different version that is not typical so that more viewers will have higher retention of the thought of your commercial. And again, even though you try to impress, do not overlook the thought you want to express in the first place. The message of the commercial should be clear and attractive. Consider a spokesperson. Large companies invest in multimillion-dollar endorsers or personalities to have the product associated with those characters. However, for small commercials, the characters present and seen in the ad should be lively and should always portray enthusiasm for the product to make it more believable. It is through the art of commercial - making and persuasive communication that encourages a strong feeling of happiness and enthusiasm. This same principle explains why some commercials choose to include jingles and songs, because aside from being jolly, they become more memorable. When everything goes well together, then for sure, the commercial would be a hit, create good impressions and raise the product sales of your endorsement.